What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out this Marvel Legends Abomination Deluxe figure. Take a good look at the packaging here. And the back. There's the description if you want to read it. Side art. Alright, let's crack this guy open. Alright, so here's Abomination. And if you saw that packaging, it's like an Incredible Hulk packaging. This is rumored to be a part of a more figures being released in that type of package, Deluxe, I believe. So it's just a rumor, but we'll see if that, what comes out of it. Supposedly Doc Samson and Smart Hulk are a part of that, so we'll see if the rumors come true. They're usually pretty, accurate, so we'll see about that. But I mean, the packaging does look like it implies that more figures will be released. Plus, I believe they teased something about a Smart Hulk. I don't know if it was like a gun or something that they teased in an earlier live stream, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, so let's take a look at Abomination here. Nice details. I love that spikes on the back. Those are really cool. Got him on the shoulder. Now, he is pinless. He has about as articulation, as good as articulation as you're going to get with one of these big guy figures. You got the butterfly joints. Goes back about that far. So you got that kind of motion. Nothing like the Maximum Hulk with the leathery chest or the real rubbery whatever chest. It does have little pins in there, but there you'll get kind of your articulation that you get from every big guy figure here. You got pretty good butterfly joints, good paint apps. Yeah, but I really like those detailed spikes on his back and feet here, legs I should say. And you got some on his elbows there, his shoulders. That's really cool. I like that. Very nice. But yeah, he comes with an additional head. And another additional head, which this kind of reminds me of like the angry sun from Super Mario 3. Super Mario Brothers 3. I don't know why. He's got that look about it. It's just, he looks like a sun. He just looks like I don't know. He looks like the angry sun from Super Mario 3. I don't know. Got the circular shape and he's got the angry face. I don't know. This is funny. Kind of reminded me of that, but anyways. Yeah, so he basically just comes with these two additional heads and that is it. That's kind of disappointed for a deluxe figure. I mean, I would hope he would have come with like fists or something. He only comes with his two hands. That's it. So a little bare on the accessories, but I guess because he comes with the two heads, they skimped out on that, but kind of a little disappointed there. But he really needs that punching effect. I feel like punching the Hulk or something, or just a punching effect, punch the wall. Just something, anything. Those fists are needed. I did get him from Amazon, and I got him for $47, about $47. With taxes, about $50. So it's running on the little expensive side, but for the accessories, especially lacking. No, like I said, no additional hands or anything like that. So yeah, that is a little disappointing on that, but it's a nice figure. I really like it. I mean, let's try out the head sculpts. So here he is with the grinning face, grimacing face, whatever you want to call it. And by the way, his articulation of his head, I didn't get to that, is so you can kind of move his head like that, or you can move it upwards like that. So that's kind of cool. So you got two kind of, he's there, and then he can be up here too. So that's pretty cool. Let's try his angry sun face. Angry Super Mario Brothers 3 face. There you go. He's ready to chase Mario throughout the desert level now. I like that. I do like that new head, man. It's kind of a unique head sculpt there. I really like that. That's pretty cool. You know, it's like a blend of two heads in there. I'm not too familiar with Abomination, so I don't know. I guess in one of the in one of the comics, he maybe went through this transformation, or he mutated or something. But yeah, that's the angry, I'm going to dub the angry Super Mario Brothers 3 sun head. No, but that looks really cool. I really like that. Very unique head sculpt right there. So as I mentioned, I did get him on Amazon. I will provide the link if you are interested in buying him in the description below, so you can purchase him if you choose to. So I do have another Abomination to compare him with, which was the Marvel Legends it was the Build-A-Figure from 2016, way back. And here he is right here. Let me just get him both in the shot. As you can see, a lot bigger, a lot taller. Well, maybe a couple inch or two. Maybe not a lot taller, but taller. Yeah, he's the Build-A-Figure from 2016, I believe. And it was kind of like a Captain America wave. It came with kind of like a Civil War tie-in, I believe. Back in 2016, I think Scarlet Witch was a part of that wave. There's Captain America in his, I forgot which one it was, but I know Iron Skull was in it, and a couple, I think Wonder Man. Yeah, Wonder Man was in it too. That's a good little tie-in there, show. But yeah, it was kind of a weird mixed bag, this Build-A-Figure wave. Very old too, 2016. Not very old, but old. 2016, yeah. So, I mean, kind of got this outdated mold. It's kind of just plain. I don't know. Not really a fan of this particular mold. He just looks, I don't know, just plain old, plain old. But yeah, that's how they compare. Let me just get a good close-up here. Two head sculpts. Kind of like this head sculpt, though. It looks a little like the teeth. Like kind of has brown teeth. Head sculpt looks a little bit better, maybe, than this one. And then let me just show you the backs. As you can see, it's not as detailed to Build-A-Figure as the Deluxe. You got those nice spikes in the back. You know that the Build-A-Figure also does not have the butterfly joints. He's not pinless either. He's got some pins in there. Let's see, any other comparisons we can see? Feet. Looks like he's missing a toe on the Build-A-Figure. Yeah, he has an additional, like, couple claws, couple feet. Not a couple feet, couple toes, I should say. Talons, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, that is the Build-A-Figure 2016 and the Deluxe. Alright, let's do a little head swap, hand swap if we can. I'm going to try to swap these hands out and see if they're compatible. And I'm going to try to swap the heads and see if they're compatible. So let's see how that works out. Just to show you a little comparison of I did not realize the neck peg on this was so small. Holy crap. That is got to be the smallest neck peg I have ever seen on a Marvel Legends. Damn. I mean, there is like literally no neck there. Like, I don't think I've ever took this guy's head off and realized that. Wow, that is like literally nothing compared to the Deluxe over here. You see, you got the neck peg over there. I don't know if it's going to be compatible. Let's find out. Let's start with the old head on the new buck. Oh, I mean, kind of. So he kind of works. I mean, he's not entirely all in, as you can see. I don't know if I can get him in more because remember that neck peg is it's not deep in there, so you can only get it so far. Like literally, that's it. I mean, it works, but I mean, you know, he's kind of, if you put his head up like that, it's gonna look like kind of weird. But if you put his head down, it's not too bad. I'll just show you. That doesn't look too bad when you kind of angle it like that. But if you were to angle it like this, you could visibly see, you know, obviously the space in between and stuff like that. If you turn them around, you could see that big gap. So, I mean, I guess if you displayed him like that, it'd be okay. But yeah, not the best of head swaps. Let's try the new head with the... I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, that is not... Oh, no. Nope. That's not gonna work. Hold on, mate. Maybe? Oh, look at that. I mean, he kind of looks really awkward, but... yeah, that looks... No neck. Absolutely no neck right there. I mean, it kind of works, but if you like the no neck look, I guess. It's not really on there, but it's just enough so you could maybe display it. Again, this peg is extremely short. I mean, it's on there. It's not falling down, so... But it's kind of just like hanging on for dear life. So that's how he looks like with the new head, old buck. Let's try that angry sun head. Maybe that'll work, no? Well, that kind of works. Works a little bit better maybe for that head than the other one. Again, he's kind of... Yeah, that one kind of works better. So you can't really put his head up because the freaking the neck interferes and it's only so deep. Yeah, so really you can only do that. Again, he's in there, but he's just barely. So... They kind of work, but, you know, you can't really articulate. You can't really, like, pose him like, I mean, there is okay. But again, you'd see his neck if you posed him, if you saw it at an angle. So, yeah, I mean, it kind of works, but not really. So, yeah, that's that. Let's try the hands now. Yeah, so these hands are really in here. I don't think I'm gonna hand swap these. I tried to pull these off, like, you know, without so much force to not break them, but they're not budging. So I'm not gonna do a hand swap. I'm sorry about that, guys. I mean, I like doing these things, but you know, head swap, hand swaps, but yeah, it's not really working. So, and I don't want to risk damaging this figure. You know, you pay enough as it is with these guys, so I'm just gonna leave it be and not take the chance. But yeah, the head swaps work kind of okay, but you know, not that great. And I don't expect these guys to, you know, head swap, hand swap. You know, this is an old figure, 2016. Like I said, this is a deluxe figure. It's way bigger. The pegs are you know, bound to be different. I wasn't expecting any of that. The fact that it kind of works is kind of a bonus, but No, I always like to try it. Yeah, it's always interesting to see if these Marvel Legends figures are compatible with the older ones. It's always cool to find that out. So if I had to choose between the two, I would go with the deluxe. I wish it would come with more hands though, and some of the details on the older figure, like this, you see these paint is pretty nice. I really like that coloring. Wish that new figure would have that kind of detailed paint there that the older one. But I do like these tentacle or not tentacle spikes on his back. I really like that. That looks really cool. I love the details on this guy. So, and I do like the height. I like that he's bigger than this older one. I mean, he's much more in line with the Hulk. This guy, I feel like he's really short. Like, just in terms of like fighting the Hulk, you know, he should be like that size. So he can go up against the Hulk and stuff like that. I mean, this one is just too short to me. So, you know, I do like the additional heads as well. That's a really nice, you know, plus right there. Especially this one, the Angry Sun phase. Anyways, yeah, so I would definitely recommend the new one. If you have the older one, I mean, you could say, you know, if you're not a big Abomination fan and you just want to represent him, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Even though he's a little shorter, and to me, my opinion is he's too short, but maybe you like him, or maybe he's okay for you, and that's cool too. So, but my recommendation would be definitely the deluxe, even though he's a little bit pricey and he doesn't come with the, you know, additional fists, as you know, more accessories or something. But I do recommend him. He's cool. He's a pretty cool figure. So yeah, once again, I bought him on Amazon. I will include the link in the description below if you're interested in him. And that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.